In 2021, with your help, we launched the Story Tour, a 2.5-hour event for the addicted, hurting, and struggling. At the event, we showcase stories of people who have come out of some impossible situations with the help of God, all with the music of Alan Scott Band as a soundtrack. At every event this spring, the altars were packed. Drug addicts are literally getting checked into rehabs, set free, and staying sober after the event. People are stopping self-harming, and we've heard stories of suicide plans being prevented during the altar calls because someone received the hope of Jesus. And this fall, we're so excited. We're taking a huge step of faith and have our biggest tour yet, 20 shows. By the end of the fall, the Story Tour will have traveled 16,000 miles and 47 locations, all in the Northeast United States. But the vision of the Story Tour isn't just meant for the Northeast. God gave us a mandate to take it nationwide. We believe it's time for the Story Tour to spread out and reach more people in a couple ways. We want to reach the other 75% of the country. The best way we feel to do this is by purchasing a bus. So currently, we travel in my personal pickup truck and a van. Our van has close to 150,000 miles on it. We tow 2 trailers with about 14,000 pounds of resources and equipment, and we pack 12 people into these 2 vehicles. Well, traveling longer distances in a truck and van isn't very efficient, and it's expensive. That's because we have to make hotel stops and add travel days in between cities. Most of our team works day jobs, or they're self-employed and have businesses that they have to get back to. And most are married, many with kids, and it makes traveling outside of the Northeast more difficult. But we want to reach more of the country with the hope of Jesus. So we're at a crossroads. Our van is going to need to be replaced soon with another reliable vehicle. If we buy another van, we'll continue to have a limited reach. Or, in order to grow, we can purchase a bus to help us get across the country more efficiently. In a bus, our team can sleep while a driver drives through the night. That's because there's bunk beds in the bus. There's no wasted time in a hotel or days of driving in between events. That means we can travel longer distances and hold more events in shorter periods of time. This also means that our team can be more rested on show days and ready to serve precious broken people at these events. With all that said, it's our goal this year to raise $165,000 to buy a used tour bus to help us make ongoing trips further into the country. The second way that we want to reach more people is through content. We've never wanted the Story Tour to be a one-night experience. We want to stay with people and help them grow after an event, or even reach people who haven't been to the Story Tour with podcasts, paper and email devotionals, books and ebooks. To do this, we'd like to hire our tour pastor, ex-drug addict and suicide survivor, Travis Habershon, to create this type of content on an ongoing basis. By hiring Travis, we believe that the reach and impact of the Story Tour can go way beyond the event in someone's life. So our goal is to raise $25,000 towards Pastor Travis's salary this year so that we can hire him to make Jesus-centered, recovery-based content. And lastly, friends, we need your help to fund our fall and spring Story Tour events. Financially, we never know how we're going to get through the year. And that's because these events lose money when it comes to ticket sales. It's a priority for us to give tickets away and keep prices low for those who do pay, because we need to reach the very people who can't pay a lot of money to come to an event. This fall, we're taking a huge step of faith with 20 events scheduled. We're so excited to see what God is going to do. After ticket sales and product sales, we believe that we will need to raise $59,000 to cover our deficit for our fall and spring events. So our full fundraising goal with the bus, Pastor Travis, and our fall and spring events is $249,000. It's the most that we've ever tried to raise, but we see God doing something special, and we believe that it's time for the Story Tour and who it's able to reach to grow, and we're asking for your help to make it happen. At supportthestory.com, we've broken down what we can accomplish if we reach our main goal of $249,000. We've also created a plan B and C in case we fall short of our goal. Friends, we're asking, would you be willing to partner with us again to make this dream of a revival in the lives of the hurting and struggling across the country a reality? We can't do it without you. Thank you for being the hands and feet of Jesus with us to those who need it most.